Hi, I'm Joshua Bolden, and welcome to The Rewind, where we look at this week's top headlines, the stories you may have missed, and everything in between. Now let's rewind. First in our top story, a memorial was held Friday for the victims of that ski temple massacre in Wisconsin.
Thousands of people filed past 6 coffins bearing the bodies of the victims at a gym at Oak Creek High School. Sunday, only hours after the shooting, President Obama said in a statement that he and his wife, First Lady Michelle Obama, were deeply saddened to learn of the shooting that tragically took so many lives in Wisconsin.
Also in news, NASA has successfully landed the Curiosity rover on Mars. It happened early Monday this week.
NASA's John Grotzinger says the system checks for the rover are going well. The rover has been sending panoramic and high-resolution photos of the red planet all week. Grotzinger says the images show how Earth-like the terrain of Mars can be.
Across the globe in London now, it was USA versus USA in beach volleyball. May-Treanor and Walsh-Jennings now have a third gold medal to add onto their shelves.
The duo, who won gold in Athens and Beijing, cruised to a 21-16 victory over fellow Americans Jen Kessie and April Ross to capture their third gold medal in a row.
Also in London, it was redemption for the U.S. women's soccer team this week. America edged Japan 2-1.
Thursday at Wembley Stadium to claim their third straight Olympic gold. Carly Lloyd scored both goals as Team USA avenged last year's loss to Japan in the World Cup final. The U.S. has now won 4 of the 5 gold medals since women's soccer became an Olympic sport.
In politics now, it is not all business for the former First Lady of the United States. Check out this video.
While Secretary of State Hillary Clinton was on an African tour this week, on her 11th day, she bust out a few moves at a South African dinner party. In addition to getting low on the dance floor, she also held meetings with government officials and business leaders in the South.
And in entertainment, Rihanna is too sexy for Nivea. Nivea has dropped Rihanna as a spokeswoman for the company. The company's new CEO, Stefan Hadrian-Reich, told the German newspaper, Welt, quote, "I do not understand how to associate the core brand of Nivea with Rihanna." Now, Rihanna has not released an official statement on the matter, but she did tweet this image of the new CEO on Tuesday with the caption, quote, "No caption necessary." Speaking of the Barbadian beauty, in this week's Fast Forward, Oprah will sit down with the R&B star for an exclusive interview on Oprah's Next Chapter. She says the loud singer surprised her.
So, I just recently came back from Barbados with Rihanna. I went there with my own ideas about who she was, watching the videos and listening to her music. I thought she was going to be kind of a badass, kind of a hard-edged rocker pop woman. Nothing could have been farther from the truth. This is who she was for me and our cameras, and 100% herself. She was thoughtful.
I'm super duper afraid of the pedestal that comes with fame.
She was very emotional.
I hate this part.
She was vulnerable.
It's amazing how lonely you can feel.
She pushes the edge.
You seem to have a liking to the F word.
She pushes the edge a lot, and there's a reason for that. And I came away really getting a great sense of who she was after we got in the car and drove back to our old neighborhood. First of all, I was surprised that she's such a good driver.
Driving with Oprah in Bolden. Hello.
And this is how you know who somebody is, how people react to them. And when we went back to the neighborhood, this reaction surprised me because it wasn't like a big superstar, megastar, pop star had arrived in the neighborhood. It was just rub in as though she'd gone to the grocery store and came back. It was great. was great to see. I hope you'll join me for a really, really get-down conversation with Rihanna, August 19th. It's good.
Now, as the former Queen of Daytime said, the interview will air August 19th on OWN. And that's a wrap for this week's Rewind. I am Joshua Bolden. Thanks for pressing play and tuning in, and I will see you in 2 weeks.